Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the Great Zimbabwe Ruins tour.
Yeah, just next to this huge stone, which looks like it's a waterfall, but it's not going anywhere. Man, nature is just amazing. If you're a lover of nature, you definitely need to visit this place. Let's go back to our narrow door.
So the tour continued, and at this moment in time I was just bumping into different kinds of people. Like me, these people were just exploring the majestic monuments of the Great Zimbabwe Ruins. So we're just crisscrossing paths, and these tourists here look like they actually came from outside of Africa, likely to be the Asia or Europe. And they actually had this tour guide lady who was actually leading them through. So this place is actually full of structures everywhere. I mean, each and every side you're gonna look at, you're gonna see a structure. At each and every corner you look at, you're gonna see a heap of stones that has been decisively constructed or erected for some specific reasons. This place, people, is really majestic, huge, and amazing in its own state.
Yeah, it looks so thin. Alright. Oh, like 30 centimeters thin, or less than that. Wow. Okay. Big playground, big stones, big everything.
One would pretty much need 2 full days to completely tour around this place without rush, without hurry, and for you to get to explore in detail.
The kids of the queens and kings were playing around here. Wow, this cave. Dang. This art is amazing. So, looks like this stone peeled off, and then it's still hanging on the corner, and still balancing some load on it, but it's still standing. And there it's forming kind of a cave, which you can see is amazing. Wow, look at that. That slit which goes all the way up. This place is full of amazing things. Let me just get closer to this slit here. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. It goes all the way there. All the way. Wow. Amazing. All the way up there. I'm actually under a stone right now. You can see up from the far there. I still need some more. I still need some more, boy. Let me see if I can go somewhere on top. Let's see. No, I still need to go on top. Inside the cave here. Really inside the cave. Big stone on top of me. There. Little cave. for a selfie.
So when an enemy comes through, right, the armor bearer, you know, or the messenger actually packed here with their sword, a very big sword, you know, very sharp, with a little bit of some poison at the end there. When an enemy passes through, just like here, they go like down here, you just done. So I think this is what this cave was being used for, you know, to strategically target and trap the enemies. Anyway, let's get out and go. All right.
Literally kissing, touching, hugging. Right. So back where we came from. Doesn't this remind you of something? Or somewhere? Another city kind of thing which looks like a cross setup. I want to see the one which looks like one on the Zimbabwe border. That's the one which I want to see. Get there. I can see how they got there. Looks. Yeah, I think those guys, they ended through here. I want to see behind what is after this mountain. Lots of small paths. Right, I think this is where I needed curves. Oi! No, this place is something else. Something else, I tell you. Wow. Okay, let me try to get on top here. Yo, bro. This is crazy. Wow, look at that. Right, as you can see, I was sweating like a whole grown-up man like me, sweating really to get to the climax. This is scary, man. Right on top of the mountain. This is some meters all the way up. I'm not sure how many meters really from the ground level, but from the guesswork look of it, looks like this is somewhere like 25, 30 or 40 kilometers. I'm a few D's and tip over. Now it's some time to have an aerial view once again and see how this majestic place looks like from all the way up.
What a nice sundowner. Beautiful. Okay, as I conclude the captures here, this is beautiful. Just concluding the captures as I'm about to step down and go back to the hotel. And that dam there, what is it? Oh, that's Lake Mutirikwi Dam. Wow. Okay, I think let's get down the mountains. Let's get going. Oh, it's such a huge place. You can literally get to enjoy the views here and do your captures nicely. At least I know. Next time I'll do just that. Look how funny this entrance looks like. When you're from this angle, it looks like there's nothing, literally. But when you get closer, it's when you actually start to realize. Look at that cave there. Let's try to get in there. How dark it is. Yo. It's actually built up in that cave. As you can see here, there are some strands. They actually got in all the way there and built up something. So we're in a cave. Anyway, let's go out. Sure. They even had time to make this path. No wonder it took 300 years. It definitely could, given all the accessories, all the work they're doing, everything they put inside. All the effort and stuff. Oh, this is the one which I wanted. Actual ruins. Get some time to capture them another day. Yeah, it's good to get back. I don't want to use the same way which I came with. I want to use a different route. I think it's gonna be this one. And get to go back. So now we're checking out. I saw the other gentleman coming through this cave here. I wouldn't even dare going there. It looks very deep. And yeah. Anyway, let's check out. We are now checking out of the Great Zimbabwe Ruins, the great city. This was the Dubai of that time. People used to have a good time here. And they say, oh, he has gone to Dubai. They meant here. This one they've come to Great Zimbabwe. Tried had a name by then. Not sure what the name was. It seems like the name was lost throughout the history and transition. And also after the abandonment of this place due to lack of trade and stuff. So yeah, going down the mountain. People used to say in the mountain, they literally built on top of a mountain. Monkey Bay. Hello, monkey. Just there. Hello. Big one. Monkey. Pungu pungu, look at that. Whew. There is no water. There is nothing. My goodness. No water, no nothing. Oh, just one on top of another. These people were amazing what they were doing.
stones. Taking all those bricks. Believe you me, this thing is about 600 years old. A lot were born and they died leaving it here like this. Likewise, all of us still gonna die and leave it. Ancient path, modern path. No, we don't want the modern path. Let's go the ancient path. We're still gonna die. Zimbabwe Hill Complex. So this was the complex, people. And this what do you call this tree? I'm sure back then it was just a little kid, this tree. If it wasn't, it was very pretty much small. This entrance there. Almost look like we're in Israel. Like those tombs where they lights all those people back then used to bury each other. Look like this one. Actually, what's on top? Let's see. I didn't even see what's on top. Oh, there are some huge stones on top there. Make a slab. See, made a huge slab there with these huge stones. This is not a lindroom. There's no reinforcement. There's no wire in here. There's no, what do you call, 240 or whatever they call those wires there. There's nothing. It's natural stone here. There's no lindroom. There's no cement. There's no PPC here. And it's supporting this whole massive weight of stones up there. It's amazing, man. Just these lindrooms here. I mean, these natural stones. It's not a lindroom. It wasn't built by cement, by mortar.
Right. As always, we have finally reached the conclusion of part number 2 of Great Zimbabwe Tour. So brace yourself and be ready for part 3, where we're gonna explore the other side of the Great Zimbabwe Ruins or Great Zimbabwe Monuments, where we are yet to see another majestic touch of the ancient people of the Zimbabwe tribe.
Uya imuone saito